Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I try to speak live, so well, not live, but while I'm pouring. For me sometimes a struggle, I just forget to talk, and that's why I'm doing then for my English version the voiceover. Anyway, I want to pour a flower with a nice background, and I want to do this in one pour. So I've chosen the medium-sized geode mold from MoldsandShapes, and I have here my master cast resin, and I have 2 cups. So first I'm gonna mix my white color, and I'm now thinking maybe I should get another bigger cup because it could be quite full, and then it's much easier to pour. So just hang on a second. In my chaos room, I always need to search. Well, so anyway, is there something in there? No. So I just start with my white, and you see I never measure. I'm using here the master cast resin, and the master cast resin is 1:1 resin, high viscosity. And now I mix my white with the pigment drops from Art. Sorry, it's not labeled, but they are the pigment drops. This is still one of the first bottles I had from the big ones. I'm going with 4 drops because there's quite a lot of resin in my cup. Probably I don't need as much resin for my white, but yeah, you never know. Could be that I use it also later for my edges. I will see. See, I'm always yeah, improvising while I'm pouring, while I start pouring, and yeah, please make sure you mix your white very well, so that it's not too opaque but also not too light. This is quite light, but I'm also adding a little bit of interference pearl from Art in there, because I love this little puffy effect which it gives. Oh, see what I've done. Now there's in my interference, I just mix it. There's some red because I just didn't pay too much attention for my lids. Oi. See, and now on my red, and this ruby red, there's this, so I need to clean this. Anyway, so you saw me just taking a little bit, and here also just ever so slightly, because I want to have a nice pinkish tone mixed by myself. So this is for my white, and I'm just stirring this up, and I hope I have just this nice shade of pink, which also has a pearl effect. And look at this color, it's very beautiful. I love it. So you can easily mix your own colors if you want, and you really have nice shadings. So it's my first color. Now my background should be a little bit more brownish, and I also pour some resin into this cup. I think this should be enough. And what I'm doing, I'm taking some of the interference pearl. I'm taking some of this nice color. This is the golden caramel, just a little bit. And then I have also from Art the dark chocolate, and I adore this color mix recently. So yeah, let me just get a little bit Also not too much. I guess this is enough. And this is now the color I want to have for my background, sort of, or sides. And look at this. It's a very beautiful pearl color. So these are my colors mixed, and I hope it's all gonna work how I want it to work, but I will see. Let me now take care of my clear resin. Here's my mold. I hope you don't mind that this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal, because when I can do the voiceover, I can always fast forward a little bit, but when you are talking straight away, it's impossible. So anyway, let me just put my clear resin into the mold. I had my resin on the heating system and hope that it's really not having too many bubbles. I also need to take care a little bit. I need to use the heat gun just to pop the bubbles which are still there. And yeah, so this might be a little bit loud, so I'm sorry. So I'm also taking my dotting tool, and I need some baby wipes. So let me just take care for the bubbles which are trapped at the sides. Yeah, I love these geode molds from MoldsandShapes. I think they launched it around about 3 years ago, or even 4, I don't know. It's a long time ago, and I still love this design very much, and I think this mold, this kind of mold is used very, very often. So Marianne and Eric from MoldsandShapes, they're also on their holidays, and they will be back in January. Just have a look at their website. They noticed everything down. So this is now all fine for my resin, and then I can start pouring very soon. I'm not sure how I should do my flower. Maybe I draw it a little bit, just, you know, with the stick, or shall I just, maybe I just draw it. Yeah, I need to make sure that I have it proper there. Just make some design and hope that it will turn out nicely, that I don't have many blobs. You know, you can basically do whatever you want to do, and then later on design your flower with a popsicle stick. See, it's quite wispy, so I was quite careful with my white, but this doesn't matter. I'm hoping for a nice and elegant design, so fingers crossed. Can go over and over again. I just wonder who really founded the flower design for resin. I have no idea. Me personally, I saw Kathy Lapierre doing flowers, but yeah, that's when I was very, very new to resin. But I have no idea who really did it. So I'm going a little bit over and over again so that it's not too wispy. Maybe I should have put one more drop of white in there because I use quite a lot of resin. But we will see at the final result. So I don't want to spread my bloom out much more, just keeping where I am. Because I will also use my brownish color just to create a little bit more for the background. It looks quite wild, I need to admit. I'm not the best in using the stick, but sometimes it's really challenging me, yeah, just to use it. I love this color, it's very delicate. So I guess there is enough for my flower. I hope so. And now I'm just using my stick and I create my flower design. So I guess I want to go, if I can, with 5 petals. Hope they have almost the same size, not always so easy. There's something in my mold, so it's gone. So I just go here in again. So it's a little bit more divine. But shall I really leave it with 5 petals, or shall I, maybe I just pull it out just a little bit, not too much, so it doesn't look too boring. I love this delicate color, and I'm hoping that my petals will close. I will give it here a swirl, and I think it will be a really quite delicate flower. So now I'm taking my brown and I'm pouring this along the edge. Let me just put my stick there. And I'm hoping that it nicely pulls over my flower and gives a nice background. Love this color combination. It's quite elegant, I think. Just a few times around. So, and I still have this color, and I will use this also for my surrounding. So hopefully it does something. So I'm in the same color sheen. And again, my brown color. So, And now I will just give it a quick torch and hope that my colors are making a nice pattern. You saw that I was only going at the sides. I was not using the heat gun. There's something in there. I was not using the heat gun for my flower itself because I didn't want to do it. So fingers crossed that it works, and I will be also using the leftover and doing something here at the side. So maybe you see me just using the leftover and then I will see the outcome. I don't know if there is any outcome, but I just didn't want to waste it. So, and here's a little time lapse where you can see how the resin is moving, and because the Mastercast is a resin which hasn't got such a long working time, I really needed the heat gun to make the resin go more into the center. So I had a little bit struggles there, as you can see. But anyway, this is now the close-up, and unfortunately the brownish color didn't close up to the center, but I'm still hoping for some nice effects. But this is something we're gonna see when I'm demolding, so stay tuned. For you, only a second, for me 24 hours waiting. And this is the next day. I can demold. I'm so curious. It looks very wispy. You see it there. So I made my white not opaque enough. I had it quite wispy, but look at this. I know it looks very transparent, but when you put something brownish underneath, it makes really the whole tray pop, and I really love it. I love these like liquid metal at the edges, and I love the wispiness of the flower and the color combination. I think it's very gorgeous. So, and with a final video of the end result, I'm gonna love and leave you. I thank you for watching. I'm wishing all of you a happy and, more important, a healthy Christmas, and we see each other with my next video right after Christmas. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching again. Bye bye.